Go. How much you playing for? Yeah, we could go.
Jaden McDaniels and Nate Knight of the Minnesota Timberwolves pulled up to the Twin Cities Pro. They joined the MN Detailing squad in a matchup against EC players. Now, this is a very talented league. Adding 2 NBA players to one team almost seems unfair. Are you still Jaden McDaniels and Nate Knight of the Minnesota Timberwolves pulled up to the Twin Cities Pro. They joined the MN Detailing squad in a matchup against EC players. Now, this is a very talented league, but adding 2 NBA players to one team almost seems unfair. So we were fully expecting a blowout in this one, but then we met Gino Crandall. Crandall is a former Gonzaga point guard and is the 2-time reigning MVP of the British Basketball League. He came into the game unconscious. He had 5 threes and scored 19 points in the EC players built a 7-point lead. It was only a matter of time before the NBA United imposed their will on this game. Jaden was using his ridiculously long strides to the open shots inside, and Nate was just throwing down dunks with force. But Gino and EC did not let their lead completely slip away. They were up 6 heading into the Elam ending with a target score of 106. Jaden tipped into a 3 and knocked it down. Nate Knight then connected on a ridiculous 4-point play, his first hit from outside of the game. And in the next possession, he hit another triple. The score reached 105 to 104. Next bucket wins. And Gino Crandall gets fouled on a mid-range shot. He capped off his brilliant performance with the game-winning free throw, finishing with a game-high 38 points. Jaden McDaniels and Nate Knight. Are you still working for that billionaire? Yes, Mom. Not a glove. He's out! Man, how do you baseball players just stand out here? I can break him up. Let's go, Eric. I just want to go eat. Want to go to Don's? No, I don't need a glove. No, I don't need a glove. Oh. He's out! Man, how do you baseball? No, I don't need a glove. Oh. He's out! Man, how do you baseball players just stand out here? Let's go, Eric. Don't make the football team. I was running late, but I was coming to see them make the team. Look, Pee-wee. What's his first name? Pee-wee. Lady, that ain't his damn real name. Sir, he knows him what I got. What ain't no Pee-wee name? He need to know what's his full name. You talking about damn Pee-wee. What's his full name? Damn full name. Damn, what's his full name? Say Pee-wee. Trying to put his full name in the jersey. That ain't his damn jersey. Oh, what's his name? Allen. His name Allen, sir. Allen? Yeah. He didn't make it. What you mean he didn't? They don't make it. He was broke one and didn't make it. Sir, he didn't make it. He didn't make that. Like a king for water. Say that. Like it for.
Gene, they send an ults right now.
My son ain't like me no more, bro. I'm going in and build my damn. You better find something that he can do. One thing he can do is be a damn one boy. He hit the sideline with the play. That's the thing he can do. But boy, playing, it ain't him. He need number feet. This man has a superb memory. He was about to do the unspeakable with his girlfriend. Overheard a burglary being reported on TV by the nervous movements of the manager's hand and the way he didn't dare look the reporter in the eye. Jack immediately saw that the manager had stolen it himself, so the police were called immediately afterwards. The next day, Jack was told to come to the police station to collect for the tip, but not long after he entered the station, he was taken to the interrogation room by 2 police officers. The police suspected that Jack and the manager were in cahoots for solving a case based on just one report. It's amazing that the police don't believe it. You don't believe me. He got up and tried to leave the room, but the police wouldn't let him leave. And that's when Jack saw the jewelry Mary was wearing. He immediately said, "That's what it is. I have psychic powers." Then he said to Mary, "Your deceased grandmother is doing well. No more spending money on psychic trinkets." Then Jack pointed his hand at the 2 policemen in front of him. "I know you two have already played poker." The 2 men were speechless at that comment. Jack then said to the policeman behind him, "When's the wedding?" "The 1st of May. How did you know that?" "You signed up for a dance class for the wedding, didn't you? You're amazing. Come on." "Don't believe you." Yet his colleagues all raised their hands in conviction. "If you don't believe me, you can. Go up to cell 2 and take a look. The evidence of the crime is in his shoe on the left side." So the police immediately went to cell 2, and they did find evidence in the prisoner's shoe. It turns out that when Jack first came into the station, Jack had seen a lot of psychic jewelry on Mary's desk. Then, from the content of her phone call, she bought them for her dead grandmother, and then Jack saw the police officer. Judging by the beat, this was obviously a rehearsal for a wedding dance, and the man in front of him is the prisoner in cell 2. Jack saw the evidence of his crime on his sleeve, so he alerted him, but the idiot had put the evidence back into his shoe. As for the policeman and the policewoman, they were interrogating Jack. The man had touched the woman's hair, so Jack concluded they weren't married. They must have been playing poker together. Jack's actions finally caught the attention of the chief, so they asked Jack to help them with the kidnapping case. This meant and has a superb memory. He was about to go deliver to 166 Lower Creek Road. Please, if you DoorDash, do not deliver to 166 Lower Creek Road. If you get that address, please cancel immediately. Ignore the high tip. It's not worth it. I haven't been DoorDashing long. I think it's been 2 months since I started, and now I'm writing the submission for the trunk of my car.
Oh shit.
Why am I writing this, instead of calling the cops? Well, because I've already called 911. And the dispatcher left them. According to her, 166 Lower Creek Road doesn't exist, and they get a prank call about the address every other night. Hell, she even said that Lower Creek Road has been closed for years. So I'm writing my story on here, because you all will believe me. I was in the last 10 minutes of a 4-hour shift with DoorDash. When I saw that it was 10:50 p.m., I decided to call it a night and head home. I then attempted to ring my desk, but a new order popped up. Go to McDonald's.
$28
The pay showed $50. The pay is usually 10 at the highest.
You gotta get some beers,
no. I was already close to McDonald's, and it didn't take long to get there. Once inside, the cashier informed me that there wasn't a DoorDash order with the order number I had. I looked at the items ordered, and it was just an ice water and nothing else. $50 pay for an ice water. Whatever, I'll take it. The cashier laughed at the order and handed over a large styrofoam cup of water. She informed me they get an order like this every other night. As I walked back to my car, I felt very weird about this order. My gut told me to cancel, but I had already left the store with the item. The delivery address was only 3.5 miles out, and I reminded myself of the money that I really needed. So I pulled out onto the highway and made my way to Lower Creek Road. In no time, the GPS had me on a heavily wooded road. It was very curvy and hard to navigate in the dark. My paranoia had me seeing things out of the corner of my eyes. I pressed on. After what felt like an eternity, the GPS said aloud, "Turn left onto Lower Creek Road in a quarter mile."
You gotta know, you gotta tell what's the name.
There wasn't any road sign, but I made the left anyway.
Oh wait,
your destination will be on your right at 1 mile.
No, we can't sub in.
The GPS said. Off the bat, I noticed none of the mailbox numbers started with a 1. They all started with a 6, and if the road was like any other than the actual address of my destination, 666 Lower Creek Road. Now, I'm not religious or superstitious, but the idea that the address was actually 666 made me feel even more
Bro, who's
worried.
playing on the mic, bro?
All the homes on the road looked very...
I need to be like my mom.
Haha, haha, haha. Like, shut up, bro. Like, Josh, bro, you cross-eyed ass fuck, bro.
Josh, Big said he asked for 3v3. He's 3v3.